Daddy Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Can. Stop.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. You look at this Packers defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Big 13.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. They're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week, what do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, just giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip it his timing at the line of scrimmage. Have extra people in the territory for him. You've got to do everything and change it up from snap to snap.
On 1, ready?
first and 10. Here's Brown. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 31, here comes second and a yard.
Gun. Stop. 180. 180.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. T. Higgins was the intended target. And it's third and short. You look at this Packers defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is third and short.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Here's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. And we've got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Three and a half to go, first quarter.
What's your set? 180. 11 Thomas. 11.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 180. 11. Stop.
P-Line will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. and that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Packers 0. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
To throw now, here's Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
For a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Opposite. Green. Ready?
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 6. Ready. Ready.
Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
A gain of 6 yards.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stopped him well short.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Devontae Wyatt there for the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here we go. Right 80. Right up.
Now Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. 180, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
An inside give, Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
At the 36-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Gun. Cut. 180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Third down at 6.
Can. Stop.
In motion, the tight end.
Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
On one, ready?
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
180. Stop.
Up the middle, here's Pirine. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Two yards to go, 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going.
Here we go.
This time they face a 3rd and 2.
180. Cut. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Down. Ready?
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. The Packers at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Let's go now. Black 40. Right.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Watch out now. 52.
Love now. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
Here we go, here we go. 11. 180. Plays hot.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, what a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. 1190. Stop.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And a short game down to about the 33. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
11 MT.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Gun. Stop. Hey, can. Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Blue 32. Set.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Sharp. 17. Yellow. Go. Hey. Red. Hut.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. That is caught. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say, forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the 1st down.
Set. Hut. 60 red. Ultra. Strike. Strike. Hey, check mega. Hut.
Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Slide 2. Let's go now. 10 black. Check Fury. Ready?
Here's Love. And Watson has it right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10.
Grill green. Here we go. Here we go. Grill. Black 40. Check.
To the air again. Love. And this one is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go. Blue 30. Ready?
Throwing. Love. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Set. Go red. Black. 95. Pause red. Go pink. Hey, blue. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Second down at the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Burrow will throw. And that was going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. McPherson's kick is good. Halftime, 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay,
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the 1st half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Third and 4.
ready. 45.
They'll run with ETN. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They give it to Brown. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 180.
They keep it on the ground and get it 20. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Ready.
Counter play with Jacobs. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 50, green. Mega, hut.
Love, they go play action now. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Go red. 60 red. Claws red. Steel black. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap, but either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach, and now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And now Love going to change things up.
43.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Second down, Jacobs once more. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
95.
To throw now. Here's Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
That is taken in by the tight end Finn. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Here we go. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
And now an audible here into something else.
11 MP. Take. 11 MP.
Running right, here's Brown. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On one, ready?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11. Right, 80.
Right back to Brown. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
On one, ready?
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. Back.
Here's Burrow. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's a give to Brown. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On one, ready?
Now 2nd and 9.
Get set. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. Give him 10 yards. As this offense is on a roll, this drive continues to plunge forward. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the 1st of his timeouts.
Done. Stop. Ready? Twelve. 11 empty. Stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
180. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. Stop.
Now Burrow. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
50, green. Strike. Strike.
Now Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Love now. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Ready up.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Glove. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Play fake. Here's Love. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. 2nd and 9. Love, he's going to change the play here. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On play action. Love to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
It's 4th down.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
Here we go. This is 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Ready. 10. Check view. Ready.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Here we go. Cut. 180. What is that?
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Here we go, here we go. 180. What is that?
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
10-10. 10-10. Stop. Stop.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Here we go. 180. What is that?
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Bengals, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.